Right, first things first, I'm always using this. I've got massive confidence in it. I love it. Always have done. I've mucked around with different sizes, but keep coming back to the same Mirage, £25 hook link. It's got enough softness to sort of lay well on the bed, as well as the stiffness that I want for it to create that anti-eject effect. So start with perfection loop knot. Really simple, overhand knot. And then you're going to thread through. What I've done is pre-prepare, so that it's quick and it's easy, it's ready to go. So without further ado, so we've done a little overhand knot, thread that through there. Try and shrink that knot, the overhand knot, down as small as you possibly can. And I'm just going to go 3 turns, 2, 3, round on the back of the hook link, and then I'm going to come back through there. Always wet your knots, and then just going to tease that up so that I can just hold it, a bit of tension into it here. There we go. So I've got a real small knot there, and what I tend to do is use a little screwdriver in this case for me here, which is perfect, and I can just create my loop. There we go. We trim that down. That knot is not going to let you down. Getting your length on a perfection knot is quite easy as well, and in this case I want it really short. Just want the lead to do the damage for me. I've literally gone 5 inches, I'd say, there between the overhand loop that's there and the hook end, or the shall we say the knot that's attaching the hook. Dual ring swivel. Now these are slightly different. They have got a conventional size 8 swivel, but they actually have 2 rings. We're going to use one of those rings now. We thread that through there, and we come back yet again the other side, so you're kind of going the opposite side of the loop. Another 3 turns, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going back through the center of that hole, moisten it again, same again, pulling it up just as I did before. And then you're going to get yourself like this is in particular an old piece of rod tip, and then what we're doing is we're straightening out the hook link and making sure it's very tight. It's as simple as that. That hasn't taken long, and that hasn't taken long because we've already got the hook swivels already pre-prepared. And of course, if you blunt the hook, and there's no way you can resharpen it. The best thing about the Ronnies is that you just cut the shrink tube and you take one out of there and you redo it and you're away again. That simple and that quick. This fundamentally stays the same. Okay, but the dual swivel here has a purpose that it's only meant for inline leads. So I've gone literally as heavy as I can get away with, which is that 5 ounce in lead. So dual swivel attached, so we've got the 2 rings of the swivels. Okay, so then we want our piece of lead core. For what I've got here is the Camflex lead free, £45. So the second ring that you've got, not the actual ring on the swivel, or the ring on the swivel, but the larger one, shall we say. Thread one end of these ready-made lead free leaders. So thread that through. Ever so simple. That's one end bit. So what you've basically got there is you've got a swivel that's hanging in the middle on its own, and the reason for this is that we're going to put an inline lead on it that's got a breakaway system on it. So you need some dropout inserts and a standard tail rubber. So first thing first, put your tail rubber on, which always stays permanently on the leg core. I've already got a lead insert in there. I've cut it down slightly because you want the tail rubber to go over it. And what happens then, the swivel goes in there like so. So there is our complete setup, and this is what I've been doing at the moment.